What's up, everybody? It's Zach with StrictlyShisha, and I told you guys we're gonna do another review on the Razzleberry by Hookafina BLAK. We're gonna do it tomorrow, but we were impatient, so we're doing it today. We have it loaded up in a KM Discus. We actually packed this one loosely in an Egyptian bowl. Also 3 Chronic Hookahs. Started up slow again, but we used a wind cover, heated up, smoking well now. This flavor is a little bit different compared to the grapefruit. You get a little more pronounced. You can actually taste the berry a lot more than the tobacco notes, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Oh, by the way, Samir started it for us. This is Samir.
Nice to meet you guys.
Hookah lungs over here because it wasn't starting up very quickly.
In on the previous video, we packed the Hookahfina a little bit tighter, and more Tangier style packing, a lot more holes. And this one's gonna be something you would pack like Starbuzz, Fantasia.
We don't smoke Fantasia. So don't pack Fantasia. But more like alfalfa. But yeah, so we just 2 layers of foil, medium amount of holes, nice loose pack, level to the rim. And I mean, it's hitting pretty nicely. I think it's hitting a little bit better than this one actually. But both packing styles actually work nicely for this tobacco.
So for this one, it's less than 10 minutes in, and for the Prince, it's been like 40 minutes, 50 minutes. So I guess you can kind of tell right now like how far it'll smoke up once it gets there.
And actually, yeah, please.
I'm smoking the Razzleberry now. It's a very good smell, very strong. There's a slight bit of tobacco at the end, but very good flavor.
And actually, we can actually comment on this one first. The Hookafina BLAK grapefruit. After about like 15 minutes, hour, whatever, how long it's been, the flavor has changed a little bit. The grapefruit has died down even more. The clouds have actually increased a little bit, which is kind of different for us. The clouds have actually increased with time. The flavors actually died down. It's actually a little more easier to inhale, a little more tolerable. The tobacco is not as strong either. And for the Razzleberry, I mean, it's a very nice flavor. You get kind of like a tart berry in it, as well as what are the raspberries? Like a blueberry, raspberry, blackberry.
Blueberry, yeah, blueberry, blackberry.
It's got a little bit tart to it, so it's nice. So you get a little kick to kind of hide the tobacco flavoring, which is nice.
I wasn't here for the previous year for the grapefruit, but I prefer the alfalfa grapefruit a little more. There's a lot more flavor to it.
A lot more.
Yeah. Oh yeah, alfalfa grapefruit is a nice crisp flavor. This is very different. Yeah, I would admit that.
My initial impressions, I do taste a lot of chemicals. I don't know. It's probably just me. It's something I would probably compare to if you were to smoke Fantasia flavors. It's very heavy on the flavors. You taste the blueberries a lot, like Zach said, and Samir and Sam's probably gave his impressions. You taste the blueberry a lot. It's up to a certain point where it kind of tastes really syrupy. What do you think, Sam?
I can definitely taste the blueberry, but no, kind of tastes like cake.
Cake?
Yeah.
Yeah, cake. It's
like a sweeter blueberry?
No, like a pastry.
Like a pastry.
Yeah.
Okay. What about the tobacco taste? I mean, previously we discussed that the pink grapefruit had a huge tobacco taste, similar to 151. Personally, I didn't taste much tobacco in this one, probably because the flavor drowned it out. But what do you think about the tobacco taste?
No, I didn't taste anything. It was just regular.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I'm getting my first few hits of this. Was nice, but yeah, the tobacco notes are not as prominent in this. You do get a lot more flavoring to this, which is nice. And I do taste that sweet pastry flavoring. It is like a creamy. It was more tart at the beginning, more like a fresh berry, but now it's more creamy, which is kind of different. So I guess we're finding out that this tobacco does change as you smoke. What it tastes like in the beginning of the session won't taste like what it tastes like in the end, which is very different.
But honestly, I think most of us can give it the benefit of the doubt. We're still packing it, and the Princess Bowl. That's our first pack. This is our second pack on the Discus. So it's a different method, but we're still trying to get the hang of it. I mean, when we get new flavors like roasted coconut or cucumber lemonade, it's definitely gonna be a lot better. I mean, right now we're not really hitting much clouds compared to other brands we're smoking, but it'll just take some time.
It's a nice chill smoke, I like it. Anything else, guys? By the way, if you want some more information on the actual tobacco itself, watch the initial video of the grapefruit, the Hookafina BLAK grapefruit. That'll give some more in detail about the tobacco, the cut, the packaging, and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, we were just anxious. We wanted to share with you guys what we felt about the Razzleberry. so we don't want to go into too much detail about it. But we got this again from Hookah John, and check him out if you guys want to purchase this.
So, would you recommend either one of these flavors?
That's a tough question. I would recommend it to try. I wouldn't keep this on hand per se. I wouldn't continue buying this, but I would try all the flavors. I like to try all these new tobacco stuff, so for me it's great. If you're a first-time smoker or a beginner smoker, I mean, there's still a lot of other great tobaccos on the market. Maybe try those first and then get used to this. But I mean, this is very different. This is not your, this won't compare to other tobaccos. It's a very interesting smoke.
What about you, Sam? Would you keep this around? Like, would you buy it again?
Probably not. This one, what was it?
The grapefruit?
Yeah, not the grapefruit, but I will definitely go back.
Yeah,
to
the Razzle is actually much better. If you want to compare the two, first of all, the grapefruit versus the Razzle's flavor is much nicer. It's much stronger flavoring too.
What about you, Spear? Would you buy it again?
I go with the Razzleberry, but for the grapefruit, I'd stick to the Alfalker. It's a lot more. It's a better buy for the price too.
Oh yeah, the price is around $20, for shipping and everything. So it's kind of a monster. If that's something that concerns you. And packing it, I mean, my hands are green. Everything on this table is practically green.
Even the Discus vase is actually green.
The water's green. Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's a messy tobacco. It's heavily dyed, so if you don't like that, I mean, this wouldn't be for you. But Samir, you mentioned buzz at the beginning. How do you feel about the buzz?
With my first initial hits, I took like around 5 strong hits. Got a very strong buzz, close to like a Tangiers. So there wasn't any nicotine content on the box, but
we're assuming it's probably like a 0.5%, maybe like a knuckle or something. But I mean, it is strong. But like I said in the other video, it tends to. Do you agree? It tends to, when you first start smoking, be really strong. Then as you smoke, it kind of dies down.
Exactly.
I don't know if you get used to it or what, but I mean, it's not as bad now. I mean, I could smoke it like any other tobacco now. Cool.
And I guess I give my input on this. Honestly, I don't like the pink grapefruit that much because I've already had high standards for it set by Alfalker. Alfalker's grapefruit, honestly, probably the best grapefruit I ever smoked. Better than Tangiers, a lot better than Hookafina. Razzle, on the other hand, I probably wouldn't buy it again because I get that kind of Fantasia taste to it. Honestly, I hate Fantasia, so I wouldn't buy it. But cucumber lemonade is probably my favorite from Hookafina, so I'm pretty stoked for that one. So I guess we're gonna rip a few clouds and show y'all how it is. So I guess 20 minutes into this Discus right now, and 50 minutes into the Prince.
Back. This is about 40 minutes into smoking the Discus with the Razzleberry, and we are actually hitting clouds now. This is packed loosely in the Egyptian bowl, and I mean, these are nice clouds. This is not how it started off, so maybe this tobacco just takes a little while to get warm. I'm not sure, but I mean, as you can see, Samir is just, he's hitting pretty good clouds.
It's a lot better.
This is actually much better now.
One taste is in my mouth.
Cool. Looks like a fucking dragon.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. And look forward to sharing some new flavors with you guys. Take care.